What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. About 3 months ago I did a video reviewing the Dura Dressing permanent tire coating. And in that video I went over the full prep application of the Dura Dressing cleaner, really agitating that tire, getting all the dirt and contamination out of it, and then getting it all dry and applying the Dura Dressing. Now I'll put a link in the description down below and up here for you guys to go check out that video if you're interested in the whole application process. But today's video is really just to show and test the longevity of the product. And as always guys, if you like these types of videos, anything related to car detailing, tips, tricks, how-tos, and product reviews, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Now from that original video, I had a couple of negative comments, all regarding just the amount of prep that was needed for this product. And yes, I totally understand that. It is quite a bit of prep, but my logic was if the product actually works and lasts, then it's worth it to do that one time and then you don't have to deal with it again. So I actually did like I can't remember exactly, I think it was a 1 month update, and it was holding up. You could definitely see it there. It wasn't as dark as it was when I initially put it on, but it was definitely still there and had a nice sheen to it. So now it's been 3 months and let's go out there and check this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the truck. This is before it's been washed. The truck is dirty. It's been sitting outside. I wash this truck every week, but it does sit outside during the week. So as you can see though, the tire that has the Dura Dressing on it looks pretty good still. It's definitely not a deep shine. Doesn't look like it was just dressed, but there's definitely something still there. Now, is that good enough? In my opinion, no. It's still not as dark as I would actually like it to be. But let's go ahead and look at the other tire now, the front tire. This is the one that's just been getting a regular application of a water-based dressing. That's what I always use. I really like using a sprayable water-based dressing. Makes my life easier. If it's a big kind of all-terrain tire, you can spray it on there, agitate it with a brush, get it into all the tight spots. Works fantastic, and it doesn't turn the tire brown. But as you can see, this tire really has nothing left on it. So we're gonna go ahead and wash the truck now. Now, I'm testing out a bunch of products. Some of you may know I'm working on trying to develop a product line, something that I can really stand behind. So I'm working with a couple different blenders, really trying to fine tune some products. I'm not going to release anything until I'm 100% happy with it. So please just bear with me on it, but I'm testing these products. And first off, I'm going to go ahead and spray down the wheels of the truck. Now, again, I'm not actually trying to apply this to the tire at all. There's going to be a little bit of overspray that gets on the tire, and that can potentially break down the coating. They actually say don't use any heavy aggressive cleaners on the tire. So I'm just shooting for the wheel. A little bit's going to get on the tire, but that's just what it is. So I go around to all 4 wheels, apply the product, let it dwell a little bit, and then go around and rinse them off. Now that that's done, I'm going to load up my soap in my foam cannon. Now this is a soap that I've been working on personally with a couple blenders, and this is a higher pH soap that neutralizes out, but it's a really good pre-soak or even a touchless option where you can just foam it up, let it dwell, rinse it off, and it helps to pull all the dirt off the paint. So I load this up. Now again, this is a more aggressive soap than just a regular pH neutral soap. This is going onto the tires, and we're going to see if the Dura Dressing can outlast this. So I apply it all over the vehicle, including the wheels and tires. And as I'm washing this down, guys, just as a reminder, I have a free PDF download. I'll have it down in the description for you. It just covers some of the detailing basics, the basic products you need to get the job done. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. All right, so now that the vehicle's been all foamed up as it's dwelling onto the paint, I'm gonna go in with my little wheel brush and agitate the wheels and just get those all cleaned up as much as I can. Again, I'm not agitating the tires, just the wheels on this. And now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it down. The soap has been on the paint for a while now. It's had a chance to break everything down. Now this soap, again, like I said, guys, I'm not releasing anything till it's ready. This soap is working fantastic. I really like it. It's just it's not foaming as much as I personally would like, so we're working on that. But regardless of that, it's ready to be rinsed off now, so I go ahead and rinse off the whole truck, including the wheels, tires. We're gonna let them dry. We're gonna inspect the 2 tires on the side that the Dura Dressing was on. Okay, so here we go. The vehicle's been all dried down and everything's good to go. Here is the wheel with the Dura Dressing on it. And as you can see, again, it doesn't look like it was just dressed, but there is definitely a deeper color to it and a little bit of a sheen, nicer sheen to it. If we go up to the tire that just had the water-based dressing on it, the dressing was already gone previous to even washing the vehicle. But as you can see here, no change. There's nothing left on it. So the Dura Dressing, yeah, it is still there. 3 months and it is still there. So now we're gonna go ahead and see how it looks in comparison to a freshly dressed tire. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to do my normal dressing on the front tire that has nothing on it. And then I'm gonna do half of the tire that has Dura Dressing on it to see how that product holds dressing, because it is more of a coating and it helps to keep the tire clean and repel stuff. So is it going to repel the dressing? I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it just to half of that tire and the whole tire up front. So here we are, front tire. Looks great now, right? It is dressed up, it looks good, nice natural sheen to it, nothing too crazy, but it looks good. Let's go over to the Dura Dressing tire. And here we are. You can see the line where it was dressed versus where it was not dressed. And again, guys, just as a reminder, that undressed side that just has the Dura dressing that's 3 months old, there's still something there. It still looks decent. The dress side, in my opinion, looks significantly better. But in my personal opinion, the side that got dressed with the water-based dressing on top of the Dura dressing looks better to me than the front tire that just has the water-based dressing on it. I think it just gives it a little more depth, a little more kind of a satin kind of glossy sheen that it's not overbearing. It doesn't look like just a crazy shiny tire, but it looks just really, really fresh and clean. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply just my basic water-based dressing to the other portion of that Dura dressing wheel. So everything's gonna be dressed on top of the Dura dressing. And now it's been a few minutes. I let everything sit for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna go back out there and now everything's dried up nicely. I did take a blower to it and kind of made sure everything was as dry as I could, but just let time to absorb everything in, and we're gonna go and re-inspect again. And once again, in my personal opinion, the side that has a water-based dressing on top of the Dura dressing looks better than the side that didn't have the Dura dressing and just has the dressing on it. Both of them look good. It's just, in my opinion, it looks a little better over there. So in my personal opinion, is it worth it to buy this Dura dressing product, go through the application process, get them all done? I will say I do think it does make a difference. It absolutely does. 3 months down the road, now is it permanent? In a year's time, is it gonna still be there? I don't know. But after 3 months, I haven't applied any other type of dressing on top of it, and it is definitely still there. So I think now at this point, if I continually put water-based dressing over the top of this, it's probably gonna last even longer because it's giving you that kind of sacrificial layer to it. So I think it's one of those things where if you're getting a brand new set of tires, if you're going to your tire shop, tell them, hey, don't put any dressing or anything on that, just leave them as is. Your application process is going to be cut down significantly because you're not having to pull out miles and miles and miles of road grime and everything that's built up and kind of baked into the tire. You're not going to have to do that because they're brand new tires. You'll still want to use the cleaner and get them all properly prepped, but on a brand new tire, I think the application process is going to be so much easier, and the Dura dressing product will probably be able to penetrate in even a little bit better. So for in that case, I think, yeah, I would do it, especially if it's a car you really care about. Now, I love putting tire dressing on cars. I prefer doing it. I really like the look of a water-based dressing, but like I said, with this one, I do think it looked a little better with the Dura dressing as a base. So for me, for my personal cars, when I get a new set of tires, at least on my little Porsche Cayman that I love so much, I think I will be doing this and applying it on there just to give it that extra pop when I add my water-based dressing on top of this. And I really think that this product just helps to kind of seal everything in. It doesn't turn the tire brown. I haven't had any issue with that. With basic like kind of silicone-based dressings, you have the potential of that. Aerosol-based ones, it has the potential to turn the tire brown. Really just absorbs the dirt and then turns it brown. This didn't do it for me. I've heard some other people say, yeah, it did. For me, it did not at all. Speaking from my personal experience, it does not turn tires brown. So there you go. Do with that what you will. It's just my personal firsthand experience of this product. I still think that the term permanent is a little bit lofty because, yeah, technically it's still there, but it's definitely not what it was. Like for me, if you put it on, it should look the same all the way through. It's definitely not doing that, but there's definitely something still on the tire. So that's it, guys. I hope that video helps you. Please make sure to like the video, make sure you subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one.